You can associate the Harley-Davidson name with many types of motorcycles, but adventure bikes? That sounds strange, right? So not only has Harley gone ahead and built an adventure bike, but they've also pinned their hopes of turning their fortunes around on it, such as the burden on the new Harley-Davidson Pan America 1250. So the question we have is, how does it stack up against the top players in the ADV segment from Italy, Britain, Japan, and of course, Germany? To know the answer and stay abreast with all the latest auto news, click that subscribe button, and while you're at it, just ring that notification bell as well. Now that the Pan America has been launched in India and we can't really be out hitting the trails just yet thanks to the pandemic, we thought of taking the shoot out to the theoretical plane. By the way, hope all of you are staying at home and are staying safe as well. For this brochure-based comparison, we'll be taking the top spec version of the Harley, the BMW R 1250 GS Adventure, and the DCT variant of the Honda Africa Twin 1100. No Ducati Multistrada V4 S or the Triumph Tiger 1200 here, as the bikes are still to go on sale in India. But a little birdie tells us that the Multi will be here soon. Now, all three motorcycles here in this comparison are powered by twin-cylinder engines, but the way the cylinders have been laid out make a lot of difference. Harley has stuck to its guns with a V-twin setup, but this time around it isn't the traditional 45-degree V-twin, but rather a 60-degree one, just like the old V-rod motor. So don't expect this new engine to go potato, 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 potato. Plus, this engine is truly modern. 4 valves per cylinder, liquid cooling, and even variable valve timing. None of this is segment changing, as the BMW motor already has all 3 bits, but for a Harley, this is taking a giant leap into the 21st century. On paper, the Pan America should smoke the GS and Africa Twin off the line. It is the most powerful bike of the lot and also has the best power to weight ratio. What's more impressive is its torque to weight ratio, which really counts on large capacity ADVs such as these. It is quite neck and neck between the Harley and the GS, and since both come with variable valve timing, both should be a breeze to ride in the city in higher gears. But hey, let's not discount the Africa Twin here, especially its DCT version, because riding that bike around town is like riding a liter class Activa. While it will not be for everyone who buys these large ADVs, a select few will brave the elements and take them off-road. So the question is, which one of them has the edge? Extra bottom end torque does help the GS's case here, as the bike that kick-started the segment, the R1250 GS, is truly a special bike to ride off-road. And as imposing as it looks, it does do a rather nifty job of clearing obstacles. However, you've got to remember that the GS and the Pan America aren't hardcore off-roaders. The 1917-inch wheel setup is good for soft-roading, especially considering that the Pan America gets alloy wheels as standard. As a proper off-roading machine, the Africa Twin has got the right set of tools. The 21-18-inch tubeless spoke wheel setup is the same as its Dakar-winning CRF 450 rally bike. And when you look at the hardware, it is obvious that the Africa Twin's long suspension components will maximize the potential of its hardcore wheel setup. Figuring out the right tune for the Africa Twin suspension though might involve a little bit of trial and error to set it up perfectly for your needs. On the Pan America and the GS, you will be able to do so with a simple click of a button. Now, all three motorcycles have a proper big ADV stance. Neither one of them looks less intimidating than the other. The GS looks bulky thanks to its cylinders jutting out from the sides. The Africa Twin looks sleek and tall like an enduro bike. And the Pan America seems like quite a long machine, but it is actually 5 mm shorter in overall length than the GS. One must also admire how tightly the Africa Twin is packaged. Not only does it have the lowest seat height amongst the lot, but it also has a healthy 210 mm of ground clearance and is also 9 kilos lighter than the Pan America. The Pan America's fuel tank capacity isn't that impressive amongst this lot either. More explosive performance means it should sip a bit more fuel than the Africa Twin. So 3 liters less fuel on board will curb your saddle time. All three bikes get LED lighting, IMU-aided electronic rider aids, and large color TFT screens. The Pan America does have a trick up its sleeve. It has this optional fitment called adaptive ride height technology, which lowers the seat height as you come to a standstill. Roll on the throttle and you automatically gain a more purposeful stance. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Harley's design and much prefer the Africa Twin's Endurer-like styling. But hey, which one of these three looks best in your eyes? Flood the comment section with your preference. Considering that it is a CBU product, Harley-Davidson has managed to price the Pan America 1250 quite well in the country. The base model starts at Rs 16.90 lakh and the special, the one that we considered in this comparison, comes in at around Rs 20 lakh. This puts it bang in the middle of the Africa Twin and the GS. Which bike would you rather have? If you are serious about off-roading, the Africa Twin is a no-brainer. It is purpose-built, light on its feet, and the DCT makes it quite easy to keep the momentum going on tricky off-road terrain. But if you are not too serious about off-roading, then choosing between the Harley and the Beamer is a bit of a toughie, as we can't comment yet on how the Pan America is to ride. But looking at just ownership, currently there are more BMW dealers than Harley ones. So it might just be easier to find a fix for the GS than for the Pan America. So there you go. That's how the new Pan America stacks up against its rivals. Which one of these ADVs would you rather have in your garage? Do let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. And from all of us here at Zigbeans, we urge you to stay at home and stay safe. The only way to beat this virus is to get vaccinated. So make sure to get jabbed when the opportunity arises. Thank you for watching.